Hi everyone, how are you? Hope everything's going okay. I'm going to start with something very simple today, okay? And I don't just mean that because it's in the title, because we're going to talk about the present simple, okay? Now present simple is one of the starting things that you learn when you're learning English, okay? In our books we have the beginner course, and you do the verb to be, and then you do present simple. So why something so basic? Well, the problem is lots and lots of people don't use present simple properly. And it's maybe not that they don't use it properly, but they forget to add what I'm going to talk about today. Okay? So, anyway, let's go through. Okay. I said to you, normally we use in our English courses, we do the verb to be first, and then we go on to present simple. To me, present simple is the time that you start using English. Suddenly, you go from saying, my name is, his name is, I am, to suddenly you can use any verb in the English language. And it's a great step to move forward on. Okay, so let's look at the basic points here, okay? And the basic thing here, we start with our pronouns, yes? We know pronouns. I hope we know pronouns. And I'll write them like this. I, you, we, and they, okay? And then we have the other ones here. He, she, and it. Now I hope you know what all of these are, okay? I'm not going to go into the basics of that. But we got I, you, we, they, and he, she, it. When we're talking present simple, these ones are the important ones. Okay? I, you, we, they, the verb doesn't change at all. Okay? So you can say, I watch television at night, you watch television at night, they watch television at night, we watch television at night. I sit, you sit, we sit, they sit. I listen, you listen, we listen, they listen. I draw, you draw, we draw, they draw. I write, everything, it's exactly the same. I, you, we, they, doesn't change at all. Okay? But he, she, and it, the verb changes. And this is the thing that people don't get sometimes when they're speaking English. So you have somebody say, I go to the shop. He go to the shop. She sit on a chair. No, we can't say that. And it shows that you don't know English very well. Okay, so this is a basic thing, but it's a very important thing. So, let's look at some examples, okay? Now there are before I carry on, there are 3 different groups that we have to look at with he, she, and it, okay? 3 different groups, and they all depend on the last letters in the verb. Okay? I'll show you what I mean in a minute, okay? So, I, you, we, they, we can forget about, because they all stay the same, okay? So, everything I'm talking about here refers to or talks about he, she, and it. If you're not talking he, she, and it, don't worry about it. The verb stays the same. He, she, and it, you have to think about. Okay? Right. So, he, she, and it. Now then, most verbs, and I guess, I don't know if this is right, but I guess maybe 80% of verbs. 80% of verbs, all we do is we add an S to the verb. Okay? So some of the examples that I talked about earlier there, okay? We've got I drive, and that could be I drive, you drive, we drive, or they drive. I drive, but he drives. Okay? He drives, she drives, it drives. I don't know if you can say it drives, but anyway, never mind. Okay, another one. I'll just give you some examples, okay? We have I sit. I sit. You sit. We sit. They sit. He sits. She sits. Okay? Now I'm guessing 80% of verbs, all we do is we add S onto the verb. Okay? That's straightforward. So that's our number one. 80% of verbs, all we do is add an S. Let's put this up at the top here, okay? Okay, right then. Now, number two here. Now, we have some verbs that we have to add ES onto the verb, okay? And there are 5 different verbs or different endings of verbs that we have to add ES onto the verb, okay? Now, I'll go through them and I'll give you some examples of each one, okay? Okay, let's do an easy one to start with, alright? Wash. Okay, I wash my face every week. Yes, it's good. Yes, you wash your face every week. Yeah. Anyway, wash. I wash my face every week. Wash. If the verb ends with SH, okay, we add ES onto the verb. So, I wash, you wash, we wash, they wash. She washes. Okay? I wash my face every week. She washes her face every day. She gets very dirty. I don't know. Anyway, okay. So, wash, washes. Any verb that ends in SH, we add ES onto, okay? Another one begins with the same thing here, but never mind. Watch. Watch. Any verb that ends in CH. Any verb that ends in CH, we add ES for he, she, and it. So you could say, I watch television. I watch television. She watches television. ES. Okay? Okay. You might not know this one, but never mind. Fix. Fix. Fix something. When something is broken, you fix it. I think it's Sienna. Is it? I don't know anyway. I don't know Arabic very well. I'm sorry. Fix. When something is broken, you fix it. Okay? Fix. Any verb that ends in X, we add ES onto the verb. So, I fix. He fixes. So you could say, Ali fixes cars. When cars are broken, a car doesn't work, he fixes cars. Okay, fixes. We add es onto the verb. Okay, important one here. We'll talk about more important maybe tomorrow. Okay. Any verb that ends in O. Any verb that ends in O, we add es onto the verb. Okay? So, I go to the shops. She goes es to the shops. Okay? And the last one, I'll keep the last one to the last one. Okay? You can still see it. Okay? Miss. Now we've got any verb that ends in s or double s, okay? Do you know miss? Miss, it's not miss the title of a girl. Miss is when you talk about this, there's two meanings, okay? You could have Ronaldo, you football guys here? I can't draw, I'm sorry, okay? I can't draw. We have a goalpost here. Yes, this is the goal. Okay, Ronaldo comes. Okay, he kicks, and the ball doesn't go through the net. He misses. Misses. Okay, there's another one there that makes you laugh because you can also say kiss. Kiss ends in s, so kisses. Okay, right. Okay, I'm not going to go into that too much. Okay, so those are our 5 things here. 5 here that we have to add es onto the verb. We've got wash, washes, watch, watches, fix, fixes, go, goes, miss, misses. Okay, so that's number 2. So number 2 here, any verb that ends in s, sh, o, x, or ch, we add es to the verb. Okay? Right, we've got one more to go. Number 3 here. If the verb ends in a consonant and a y. No consonants? What's a consonant? A consonant. Consonants in English, we have 2 types of letters. We have A, E, I, O, U. These are vowel letters, and then all the rest are consonant letters. Okay, so if we have a consonant and a Y, then we do something else. Let's give an example here. Let's do study. Study. D is not a vowel. So we have a consonant and a Y. What we do here is we cancel out the Y and we add I-E-S. So I study, he studies. Okay? I'll just give you another one here. Cry. Cry is not a vowel. R is not a vowel. So it's a consonant and Y. So we cross out the Y and we add I-E-S. So I cry. He cries. Okay? Right. Okay, and that's it. Those are our 3 ways of making the present simple, changing the verb for the present simple when we're talking about he, she and it. Yes? Okay? Oh, let me just say, sorry. Why a consonant and a Y? Be careful here, okay? For example, I don't know if I had it on the board. Let me write this up first. Okay. If we have consonant and Y at the end, we change Y to I and then add ES. Okay? Be careful. Play. Okay? Play. Nice verb. I hope that's good. Play. I play. He plays. Play, A, here, is a consonant. So we don't change the Y to an I. All we do here is add an S. Okay? So play, plays. Anyway, okay. So, 3 different ways there of changing the end of a verb when we're using the present simple with he, she and it. 80%, most verbs, all we do is we add an S. I drive, he drives. I play football, he plays football. Any verb that ends in S, SH, O, X or CH, we add ES to the verb. Okay? My examples here, we had miss or kiss, kisses, misses. I wash, she washes. I go, he goes, ES. I fix things, he fixes things. I watch television. The cat does this sometimes. It watches television. Okay, we add an ES. And if we have a consonant and a Y, only a consonant and a Y, then we change the Y to I and add ES. Y to I and add ES. So we have fly, I fly, he flies. Okay, the bird flies. I fly in an aeroplane, a bird flies with its wings. Okay, anyway. Okay, so there we go. Important things to learn, okay? Lots and lots of people I hear speaking English, they say, he go to the shop. No, he goes to the shop. Okay, try and get it right, okay? Thanks very much. I hope it helps.